But yeah, hello, welcome back to more Cold Steel. Turn off that music. Turn off that. I'm so incredibly full of pizza, and we'll see how far I can make it. If I don't, like, pass out from boredom, let's find out. Yes, the program that does not want me to freaking touch it at all. Doesn't want me to remove my cursor or nothing. Surprised I still use the menu noise. Please, please, just let me move the menu over, just the program. Please. Oh, this is a problem. God. Fine, I'll move the chat over. I'll move the chat over. You win. You won. You won, Cold Steel. Are you proud? There we go. Oh, but can't seem Streamlabs. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Need to stop chewing on that. I have a habit of chewing on things without thinking about it. But yeah, we're starting out. It's gonna be a climb. So is this I guess this is technically chapter 1 now. Oh shit, we have like a combat history. How many battles you've had, how many KOs. I like that. I like statistics, man. Alright, this is a no death run. Overall achievements. No, but what I want is the quest. The quest? Old school mystery. Is there required? Something about a student notebook. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to pull up to make sure I have that in view. Boop 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 beep bop. Make sure I have the guide, because playing Trails without a guide is just I don't know. It's difficult. It's a very difficult game without a guide. Not just in terms of combat difficulty, but just doing things correctly. Where is it? Alright. It's about a note. Anyone will be willing to help me look? I will be looking for it on the first floor of the Student Union building. So we gotta go over to the Student Union building, huh? I probably already fucked up something. I missed something that unlocks the secret ending. God damn it, now I don't have chat up. I need another monitor. Or just need a brain. That too. Okay. Good enough, good enough. And now Task Manager is over the guide. It's a train wreck already. Brandon! Oh shit, let's go Brandon. Brandon's general goods, stocked ingredients and accessories. Who the fuck is Brandon? Oh wait, am I recording? Oh no, I might not actually be recording. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Fixed it. Everything's good. Well, I know what I have to do. I have to go in there and buy some goddamn newspapers as the rest of the series makes you. I have yet to do that. I have gotten so close, and yet I always end up passing like one or two, and then I give up. Sweet cookie. Yeah, all this is very familiar. What if it's... I don't have any money, I'm broke, I'm a student. No! The food here is so fresh, it's so nice and cheap, it saves my money on clothes. I'll definitely recommend this place to students like you. Okay. Most of the students come in to buy stationery from us this time of year. It's always fun to show them around, since they don't seem like they're having a good time. April's good. April's a good month, I guess. It's not May. Train station, cafe. It's just, yeah, okay. This is the place I want. Yep, see? Wonder if this is any important. Probably not. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Union. I think it's up here. Oh lord, what? I had to talk him down from suicide? What? Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really good. The fish are really going to be biting today. Looks like he's a student from whatever class. Okay. What's he have to do with me? Hey there. I haven't met you yet. You're one of those red uniforms. Yeah, you've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right. First year too? Yep. All pleasures, all mine. Like class. He's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it Imperial Fishing Club about fishing. Catch on quick. Wow, you're already introducing fishing to me, huh? Trails loves its fishing. Fishing book, beginner's rod. Wow, I can't believe this is already happening. Oh, what? just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Prizes, points, what's going on? Oh, God, you're so stupid. Don't just catch fish for nothing. Can our protagonist get stupider? Let's find out. Expert fisherman. Water. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent spot. Yay, fishing! Yay! Yay, Morty! Yay! Fish. Kill. Oh, it's still doing the dot system, huh? What? What in the God's name is this? I'm losing it though. Or not. Could you just catch? Holy shit. Wow, catching the catfish was the hardest thing of my life. Wait, 20? See, okay. I will deal with this later. Am I not on campus? So I was on like a house off campus. Weird. Auditorium. Okay, yeah. Okay. I see. Oh, it even tells you where people are at, though. Sick. I like that. So this is the student union? Yep. What's up? I'm trying to talk to you. Pardon me. You'll call it from class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help out with some work. Some of their work. Student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow. We're both first years. But you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. Now we just have good genes. Haha, it's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help in looking for your student notebook. Yes, I've been looking for it everywhere since this morning. There's no sign of it. Does that mean you're gonna start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see, that's just how Toa has this all arranged. Well, I can see no reason why. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school, got it. Probably right when the classes had finished for the day, yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, and so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped somewhere between the classroom and the library. Do you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came to the student union. Here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, that seems like a lot. Alright, gang, let's split up. I don't think your dialogue's really all that worth reading. Call it. Fine. Seriously though, where did I drop it? Oh. Foliage. Alright, that is the main building? Okay. Pretty sure she said this is one of the buildings she stopped between. But where? And when? And how? Guess I'll just be looking around. I see something. It's kind of hard to touch. That should be it. But I should check inside just to be sure. And read it all. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I need to group up. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it to her as soon as I can. I'm not returning it. I'm keeping it for myself. How long did it take you to find the wallet? What you talking about? Wallet. Huh? The wallet. Or the ID. Wait, I don't remember what it is this girl lost. Oh, just this notebook. I don't think she mentioned anything about a wallet or ID. Unless that's a future quest. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it to be sure? Whoop! Yep, it really is mine. Oh, goodness. Especially our instructor would have chewed my head off. It would have been fun to watch. How long did it take you? I don't remember such events. Sniffle. I didn't know it was so important to you. Oh, I'm talking about just this. Okay. I thought you were talking about a separate incident. No, I have a guide picked up. I'm using a guide, you silly. It only took me 2 minutes. Why did Xanacus spend, an hour looking for it? The sofa's on the 2nd floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. You neglected to mention that. Don't say shit. You try to find it yourself? I don't trust trails with nothing. I have to have the guide picked up. I ain't wasting time on this shit. Jacket, pocket. We've got those. Well, I don't know if girls' jackets. Oh my god. Why is everybody against pockets on women's clothing? I don't get it. Just give women pockets. We got like 60 million on our cargo pants. Doesn't matter. More the merrier. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Are you sure? We've really been a big help today. Oh, right. Because, the purse industry has to make sure women buy purse. Zach tried to find it without a guide. Then he checked the entire school twice, kept going past the couches and thought they were fucking with him and telling him kept past. Anyway. I could totally understand that happening. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God. Well, that was certainly a side quest. I'm glad it was over in 1 minute. Do you have this problem too, where the program won't let you, like it's bound to your mouse, so like I can't move my cursor anywhere? This sucks. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to unbound this, right? I'm gonna check the system settings one more time. There's not enough key. There's a fan patch you can download that fixes a lot of shit. Damn it! Oh, okay, get the fan patch. Of course, I gotta get the fan patch. Oh, I just don't know why they made it like this when the other Trails games were just fine. They were just fine. Head to the main school building. Go to the principal's office. Okay. Okay, God. Do it. I know you probably skip some dialogue here and there, but reading every piece of dialogue, I go crazy. I would go insane. I don't know where the principal's office is, though. Let's say the top floor. That's definitely not up here. Though I do kind of want to look around. Fan patch also makes the game not pause when you tab out. Oh, that's so nice. I like a lot. I gotta get that. I gotta figure that one out. Yeah. That'll be really handy. Everybody has like exclamation points. I'm so unfamiliar with the controls, and it makes it terrible work. Instead of that fading in and out, it's annoying. Why did I do that? I'm so full of pizza. Pizza. Oof. Ooh-wee. What are you doing here? Where on earth is the faculty line supposed to be? I can't find it anywhere. It'll be late. My uncle's gonna be mad. I'm assuming I'll never find it. Ever gonna find it. Did you go back for the last slice? No, God. Oh, I'm so full from... I barely finished the last 2 slices. Hey, it's Faye. Faye. The shades here is nice. Might be good for napping. Wow, fascinating. Fascinating. Okay, well, if I were principal's office... Oh, okay. It's just a button to reset. Cool. Good to know. Courtyard. Well, there's an exclamation point over there, so that's probably it. I'm probably gonna be like fumbling around a little bit because I'm just not familiar with how cold steel structures things and changes buttons on me. Ah, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance exam or ceremony. He must be what, 2 arg tall? Tola tells me you accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking the time to assist me. I see. I couldn't have found a better man for the job considering your class was down there so recently. Great. I'll grab my stuff. Probably should have tried to stop her. However, please do accept my apologies. Oh no, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kinda already figured she was behind anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. How do you feel about Rain? Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Yep, there's a whole world out there. Soon you'll be fighting tanks before you know it. Indeed. Almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps this word fiend might fit. This guy's the principal? Why does he look like a military leader? He looks like a general. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. What? What do you mean? We just watched that thing like principal of a military school, doofus. He is military. Yeah, I know, but just wacky. Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students to test a strike. But in the past year, many strange altercations have been occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange, eerie voices from darkness. That's fucking creepy. Okay. What do you mean, you see? I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to the reports then? Well, we were just there. Check any significant changes since last month. It was oh yeah, I guess it was like a month ago. Time did like speed up real fast. I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if the gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. I have no objection at all you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By that, by all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go alone. So then, like, the gargoyle takes like a month to regenerate? if this is actually happening again. Yes, best of luck to you. Sir, yes, sir! So weird seeing things and... I don't want to read. Haha, readings for nerds. It's my sleepy hour again. Horse fanatic, are we? We've lost her. Whatever. Ha, this should really help improve things. Sure. Hey man, we need to go. Decide to help the student council out. Just let me know if you ever need my help with that. Thanks, guys. I need your help right now. Come on, let's go. He doesn't want any of it. Said no. So you can just, okay, so we can just transfer between these easily. Going inside the old schoolhouse will automatically advance the time of day. So before you do this quest, make sure you finish everything else first. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then why would we be doing that first in the guide? When we have, I mean, I think we got 2 required ones. Nope, quest. There we go. So yeah, see, we got 2 required ones. Orbital delivery. I just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech at the engineering club, but I need some to deliver everything. I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left of the student union building. Alright. Guess I'll go ahead and accept that. More twin tails? Ah, margarita. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into a bride material. If I work hard, I'm sure this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. Is that really how you see things? It's a lot of sinks, damn. I think every school should have home ed stuff. It's bullshit they took that shit away. What's the point when all school is history, math, science, literature? That's about it. And they get into like health stuff. There's so much to learn out there in the world. So did they just like take some cues from Persona 4 or something? Or just play, hip kids love Persona these days. The next game's gonna be on campus. Hey you. Oh, hey there. Good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. I certainly don't. Georg Gnome. My name is George Gnome, 2nd year, class 3. I'm also the head of the engineering club. Rain from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out with the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you, but I'm curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Okay, where's this going? Yep. You can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbment factory. Engineering clubs have been in charge of the maintaining orbments here for a long time now. Wow. Sorry, I'll hand stuff from here. It's stuff here at the Engineering Club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can you do it for me? Sure. Let me do it for you. As you know, I need to deliver these orbital products for me. First up is the orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. I was just there. How convenient. The club meets in the home ec room on the second floor of the main building. Give it to them. That you can't go like literally 2 blocks. Okay. Second delivery I need you to make it is this antique orbital lamp. An orbital lamp, huh? Fascinating. This one's going to Mitch at the pawn shop. You'll find it to the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, oh my god, 3 deliveries. The final item I need you to deliver is the orbital wristwatch. Oh shit. Just like Ben 10. This one's going to Michael over at the Radio Trista. Radio Trista, Central Shopping District, southwest of the Central Shopping District. Got it. Just let the receptionist know why you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. Right. That's right. Give me that stuff. What if I just stole it? What if I just steal? Alright, I'm leaving. I'm taking the computer with me as payment. Don't you know this is an internship? It's unpaid. Free labor. Imagine if they didn't have the turbo button. Woof. How badly do you miss Persona 4? You miss it badly. There. You're an all-star. You wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than an analog scale. Yeah, I know how scale works. Trails would be the type of game that, like, you go into the finer details, like, oh, but the scale is made of septium. Just all sorts of details. Now, the outer shell is made of this bliss monster creature. Not yet. I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. Oh. Don't like it when he says that. You want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something. Doesn't matter what. Tell you what. I'll give you this to get you started. Recipe book. Oh, shit. Simple omelet and salt. A salty omelet. Cool. Of course you can have it. Will do. Oh god. It's probably not that much different. So this is the 3 members we keep for now, huh? Nope. Recipe.
Yoshi, やってみるか.
Alright, see how you could cook an omelet, man. Soft and fluffy omelet. Didn't seem too happy with that. Wait, what's with the frowny face? Simple omelet. Cool. I wonder if cooking is at all, like, more necessary in this, because Trails to Zero, they made a lot more mechanics be required. Like, in the original just trilogy, I never had to trade any material for Mira. But I was broke all the time without it. So we gotta go to the basement. Okay, it's X. So does this mean I have to go out and talk to everybody? The next mission point? Or is it just... I guess that stuff is kind of optional. But don't we need to, like, bring in that crew to go back in the dungeon, essentially? Oh my god, they got a pool? Hell yeah. There she is. Damn. Damn! I'm surprised the swimming club's active at this time of year, though. Well, it's true that the winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. Should I stick around a little bit longer? I mean... I would assume so. Would it be fine if I just hung out for a while and watched the club? You get no objections from me. In fact, you can come along at you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you can record my times? Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't just be a black screen. What if that's all you got? Go! It took you 22.34 seconds. Ooh, just a so-so time. So-so, you tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Shut up. Let's not go overboard. If I am a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding. I hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. I love staring. Is there a reason you're staring? Case in point. Oh, no, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legroom is located outside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. What? It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. Are you swimming in the winter? Why you like swimming in the winter so much? I guess if there's indoor pools, then go for it. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you'd join a more combat-oriented club. I think I thought the same thing too. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influenced so much of your life seems very you. Oh, she just likes swords, huh? You like swords, huh? To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword. You can do the same. Yeah, you dingus. Guess you're right. Forget I said anything. This guy's stupid. Regardless, thank you for your time. Time, baby. It seems like I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. That was more wholesome than I expected. Oh wow, it's like Fire Emblem. My time was decent at best. She's always looking for improvements. Stay away from her. She'll grind you up. I need to check something. Which, of course, pauses the game. Kita, Art, you sending me. Unbelievable. What's confusing is the guide puts the old schoolhouse mystery before the orbital delivery. So I guess it doesn't matter. But it says the day ends if you do that quest. What even is this garbage? I don't know. Some weird anime game. Cybo. Oh, game. Okay. That switch. I see. It's a dating sim. Yes, that's what it is. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe. Not fishing. It's a fishing sim. I had my chat obscured just slightly, and all I said is game. I had it over. I couldn't see past GA, so my mind just auto-completed the garbage. Sure, that's the old schoolhouse. Anyway, it's a JRPG. It's Trails to Cold Steel. It is the 6th Trails game, but it starts with new characters, so it's really not a whole lot. There's references. There's plenty of references to the last 5 games. I guess I'm gonna go to town and give this stuff. Yeah, I know, but it is garbage. It's weeb garbage. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Where is it? Ah, there's the radio. Wait, what are you doing out here? Oh, it's this chump. Machias. Were you live earlier? It says like 45 minutes. A little bit. I played Twilight Princess around 3 p.m. Played that for a couple hours. Well, no. It's probably around 4, and then I stopped around like 6:30. Made food. Made these pizzas. Let me show you the pizzas. I'll show you. I have to pause the game every time I want to back out. It's great. It's good design. I love it. If I can find it. Yep. Come on. Just show it. Oh. It's probably because Cold Steel's over it. There we go. Pizzas. There's the first one, then we had some trouble. We had some trouble getting it onto the pizza steel. But the second one looks like a normal ass pizza. Yeah. We do it. That's enough of that. I hate this system. I have to patch this game to actually like stream it properly. This is nuts. Now I have to. My computer. I'm gonna accidentally sign myself out. I know it's gonna happen. And it certainly feels like this town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though. You've really dedicated to your studies. Haha, just doing what's expected of a student. you should try to make a bit of a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing the material after. Seems like a smart idea. So we get a chance. No. Superman 60 now. I'd rather spend my bond points somewhere else. I don't even know how many bond points I have. Is there's someone named Michael here? I've got to deliver from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have Michael here. Let me call him for you. Let me call him for you. Kermit. Yeah, that's a Michael, alright. Look at this dude's face. He looks like that. Just give him like a beanie. Or not a beanie, but toboggan. He'll look like the dude from Arceus. You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do, indeed. Here it is. Wow. You really did fix it up. It's a pro level work. Starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine though now. Would that be intense rain? Would it? It starts at 9 tonight. And if things work out, Radio Trista's guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that. I'm boring you with my life story. I know. It is boring. Get it out of here. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune in to the show tonight. You bet. You betcha. Orbital Radio. Well, gotta get back. Our sound producer's waiting for me back there. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today is a real busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch. Sure. Get out of here, please. Are your other deliveries to make? Beep, 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 beep. Okay, what was the other one? It was the pawn shop. That's right. Boop, 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 boop. You got some business here, Ken? Or are you just window shopping? I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Gonna lurk now. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurking. Well, hand it over already, will you? Right. This guy seemed too friendly. Kid's nice, I swear. Why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? What is this town? So why did they have a radio show? You think it would be like run by the kids or something, but the students. But who'd have thought an item would break right after you pay for it? That's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here? But out of sheer curiosity, fair few, sure. What? You looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids think of this place as an exchange shop. So like exchange for items? Yeah. Blade deck. Is this a card game or something? Huh. Seems that way. Some good for nothing second year brought it in. I mean, can't say I've ever bothered to play, but you can give it a try or don't, or burn it. For all I care, I didn't pay for it. I have a strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But oh well. That's funny. Ugh. Let's see what he's selling. He's selling clear gelatin, Chidius shell, red beast flesh. Wow. Wow, thank you, lizard. I love prevent moves. Tear bomb. But what am I exchanging this for? Tear bomb for tear bomb? Isn't that just worse? Oh no, required items is tear bomb. Oh, okay. Yo. Have Mishy plush. I don't have a Mishy plush. Why don't I have a Mishy plush? Where's my Mishy? No. How am I supposed to have this without my drink? Ah, I see. Dormitories there. Lower class dorms, upper class. Why is class 7 dorms so far away? When I got food to eat. What food? What you got? What are you eating? I had homemade pizza. It was good. May not have looked good, but it was good. This music's calming, I guess. Alright, buddy. You gotta come in here. You gotta come with me, Fran. Dang it. Is this not the second floor? Ooh. I just opened his door. Everybody's room's locked. There we go. Woo! Looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried up here and totally beat. Can't believe it. Oh, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Oh, shit. I just spent a bonding point. But whoopsie doodle. Well, we're done with about half of them now. Ha, didn't expect there to be quite as much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. Didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, shut up. Act like a man and take it! Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit of a clingy side, on the cleaning side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she's sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a kid anymore. I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Haha, really? Oh. You want to do some drugs? Elliot took out a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is this sheet music? Is this shit music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Music academy? What are you doing here then? I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I always loved music ever since I was younger, but in the end, I was all that serious about it. So I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird, really. Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Wow. We need some action. That's one downside to like trails. Like the things take quite some time to get going, but when they get going, it's worth it. So. Just gonna break into everybody's rooms. Master. Alright, so I can probably just return to him at this point. Thank goodness you can just teleport. Wait, why did it face me the other direction? Alright, I did your fucking errands. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at the radio, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? Not really. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, you don't have an orbital radio? In that case, here. It's all yours. It's the latest model, too. Same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make it of any use. It'd be a waste to just leave it here. Makes sense to me. Long story short, she left me in the charge. She left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of our Arcus units. No kidding. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, pretty interested in your Arcus unit myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding it to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. It's quite the compliment. Of course. Alright. I meant to ask, you know about Sepith masses, right? What a transition here. You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be, but Sepith masses have tons of impurities, so they never receive much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Whoa. Oh, it's so... Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. No point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money won't never hurt anyone. Are you sure about that? We did it. I did it. Cover. Yo. Never understood the point of doing the cover stuff. It just seems kind of it's a little pointless. Just a little bit. You think I should make any quartz? Analyze. Speed. Maybe attack one, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess I could open up another slot instead. I like the shape of this one. Pretty cool. Guess it just makes sense to at least open up one. My fear is if I craft this and then get attack 1. It's probably really easy to get attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. I get poisoned. Ass. Ding, ding. In that case, let's open up his as well. Customize weapon. Whoa. Wow. Takes a U material though. Is that worth using now? I'm almost afraid to buy that. Just save it, just in case I do something stupid. Because it generally happens. New materials, like, kind of rare. Just really rare. Not like the guide ever says anything. It's a little sucky wucky. Okay, well, come back here if I need it. Oof, that's a lot of work. It feels kind of good though. It's fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might actually have made a request. They requested specifically for my sake. I feel a lot more about Trista and the academy now that I'm done. We're not done. Who's that? She's hanging around here. She must be a member of the engineering club, right? Big thing next to her wasn't here before either. What could it be? It's a motorcycle, silly. Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. That's right. That about does it. Now all I gotta do is report back to George. So she does know about George after all. Eavesdropping, huh? It's a little creepy. Alright. I guess people will be in here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, completely demolish these wings. Okay, there we go. I can't pick anybody else. Why? No! No! Unless you... We can't pick anymore. What do you want from me? Yeah, press B. Make sure you finalize it. Can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably doesn't, or probably isn't. Either of us would blame you a bit if you turned back. It's not too late. No, thanks. I'll come with you. We've got a practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with the orbital staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turn back now, I'd just wind up worrying myself sick about you two. It's true. Well, that's very kind of you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll need to watch each other's backs. Proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through that main door, correct? Yep. So we fought the gargoyle. Fucking gargoyle. Trails. You can never predict what you're gonna fight in Trails, because it's just be like, yeah, just here's some bog standard enemy units, and then here's a goddamn gargoyle you've just fought. Next you'll be fighting dragons or just mechanized units. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. Doesn't look like they got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Well, what if the floor comes to life? What just happens and just eats you? What are you gonna do then? Did it always look like this in here? No, this room's definitely smaller than it was last time we were here. What? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously. Really? Like that door? I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one either. But at this point, I'm not sure what I believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came here after all. What the heck? What the hell? I don't think we needed the rest, but just in case. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. You sure? Don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of enemies. Monsters are here too. What do you think we should do? We should kill! Yes! The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far in as we're able. Here we go again. May Goddess be with us. He's a religious man, you see. What could this be? It doesn't look like an ordinary charging station. Yeah, it's some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now. It sure doesn't. What the hell is that? Kill it! Kill the slug. A slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links. Links? What the hell do you know that we don't? So it's gonna explain that garbage, huh? We should form a combat link before we try to engage the enemy. Combat links can be assigned to the tactics section. Okay. You got it. What's up? Links, huh? Links. What do the links do? Link attack. Okay. Jesus. Seems kind of loud. Gotta make sure that's not too loud. It's making my ears bleed. Oh yeah, that's right. This game's just loud. But not too loud. Just need to turn the voices down, it seems. That's it. Thrust. Scary. Sapeta. No. Damn. It's not good for me. Defense. Even kind of has like a Fire Emblem Link attack system. I see. Fist bump. Okay. Backhanded fist bump. Okay. Kind of awkward. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. We can master these combat links. I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low and get as used to them as we can. Haha, indeed. Still doing tutorial stuff, huh? Ooh. Still, how does this place just change? This sounds right to me, but hopefully it's not too quiet. Hey, it's a palm. Well, are those pumps? Yeah. Oh shit, there's no way we can kill one of these. There ain't no way. They're all gonna disappear. Maybe they're not special anymore. I don't know. $600, $400. Oh damn! Hit that one. Oh, you couldn't make it. Shit. Yes. Kill. Uh-oh. They do a lot of damage. Holy shit. What? What? Okay. Less bad when it's me. Or, not me, but not, what's his face? I don't remember his name. I already forgot it. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice to hit that, but... Killed two. They must have changed them. They must not be very important. Damn it, boy. All you had to do was to survive. Damn it, boy. Yes, move closer so I may destroy all of you. No. No, don't hit me! Damn, these things are more strong than they should be. Oh, two of them are paralyzed. That's good. What if we should pick up our boy? It's just too tempting. Heal. Fear bomb. Diving bomb. Well, we got plenty of them. I want him to get. Whoa! It's a full revive. Elliot Sine. Yeah, there we go. I don't think you got any EXP. That sucks. I tried. I really did. Not much I can do. Why is he just die immediately? Does he have any equipment on? He's got some. Or should I give him the increased defense? Yeah, sure, why not? Make sure he has everything he needs. Healer's gotta stay alive, you know? Antidote! Okay, we're going the correct direction. Want the damn thing to turn around. What the hell am I looking at? COVID? What is that? Damn spike protein? Looks like a rolled up ball of weed. Smoke weed every day. Easy. Easy. Clap. Yay! The blue lulls foes to sleep with soothing sound bubbles. Sound bubbles. Sound bubbles. Shit, he's fast. Oh my god, he's fast. Oh, low, he's fast. Okay, they're weak against green move. Yeah. No craft. Only airstrike. Kill him. Kill him. Not terrible, but not great. Alright, put him to sleep. See how your bubbles function. And you put one to sleep. That's good. See how strong the Gale's. No, I don't think I got the other one in there. Okay, never mind. He was in it. Whew. No! Okay. What is happening? What is happening right now? These guys are hitting like a truck. These aren't hard enemies. Ow. Even with defense up, he's annihilating me. Okay, well, they can't move, and that guy's asleep, so I guess it's a good time to raise him. Sure, give him more health, why don't you? Well, they get very limited time on that. Okay. How? Well, that works out. I feel like this song is something I would hear in Final Fantasy. The white glasses. Is that good? Glasses that glow faintly, allowing you to see in the dark. Sure. Why not? Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. It's nice. Definitely nice to have. Still can't activate that. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Look at that dude. What the heck? It's like a big hairy ape demon. He's so tall. I know this is probably like nothing. Hey, is our link broken? What happened? What the fuck? How am I gonna kill this thing? How am I gonna kill him? He's so much health. He's gonna like do 100 damage, 100 million damage. Oh, cool. He missed. Nice. I like that. Ow. Ouch. Don't even have fucking S-crafts yet. Throwing hard enemies at me. Did he just poison? Oh, you know, he's only poisoned for one turn though. Wait, did I heal him? No, no. I must be imagining things. Oh, okay, I do have healing. He should be good for now. For now. Oh no! Oh no, it still works. Damn! It's 400 damage. Isn't that nuts? I'm just gonna stand over here and do magic while you fight him. Alright, Irene? You got this, right? Imagine doing this alone. Can you stop doing dark breath? Stop it. Don't worry, guys, I got this. EP heal. That's a good. Guys, kind of needs it more. Well, that's fine. Why you know no? Why don't you know more S-craft, guys? Guess I should have spent more time like leveling up. I don't know. Probably good to get your defense up anyway. Oh shit, you're gonna die, isn't he? No, he should live, but I'm gonna use tear on him for sure. There we go. Now you're fine. Oh, you missed anyway. Yes, get that poison in, boy. Seppeto. Man, poison is coming handy. Not by a lot, but it's enough. He's done a really good job of just kind of sitting there. Poison will probably get him. Yeah. Okay. Guess the battle's just to teach you how to buff and keep your party healed. Intense moments. I didn't think he was gonna like survive that. Phew, that was a tough one. Kind of, not really. Sure did, and I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now too. Feels like our Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. It's weird. Okay, I'm not gonna question that. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. How the hell does that work? No doubt Trails will go into those details. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes that could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. Guess that means we're done here. We should go have heck. Does it? As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should be having no trouble. You know, you're making it sound like it did. Wasn't there a treasure chest in here? Am I blind? I could have swore I saw a treasure chest in the background. Huh. I must be senile. Senile. Is it just me, or is that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to be turned on then? We should have a closer look. Heal first. Healing first. Saving. Save healing. Get me out of here. Yeah, see, it's just a teleporter. You guys should know this. It's what just happened. Seems we had to return to the entrance, but we were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but mysteries. I guess. If that's what you want. Guess that's all we need to do. The sun's begun to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably go give our report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. Let's go. Kitty! Kitty! Got the Scooby-Doo collar on. Watching me. Menacingly. Well, this is certainly unexpected. So the layout has changed completely since last month. Knew something was amiss here, but I had no idea it progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origin of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, or exactly how long they've been around. But you are correct, they've existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. And you founded the school next to fucking Monster Madness? All signs point to their construction occurring during the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things. Some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy, magic and alchemy. But the building inside of the building completely changing its layout. I have to say, that's a new one. Definitely not normal. Indeed, no record of such a phenomenon exists in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it seems. I'll try to have a look around the place myself when I get a chance. You've been down there. How many times have you threw us all down there? Like, what the hell is y'all's problem? You don't even know much about this place? They're hiding stuff. There ain't no way. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. Greatly appreciate that. As far as Craig Ward's. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to be of assistance. Yeah, it's always good to help. If you'll please excuse us, then. Just leave. Heh, three of you did pretty well. And it seems you're getting the hang of your Arcus, too. Combat links definitely did make our battles in the ruins a lot easier. They could prove a powerful asset if we were able to master them. Hard to get the timing right though. We'll just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with your other classmates eventually too, after all. And let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Rain. I'll be expecting great things from the next time. Expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my Wait, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see it, you're a natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our pool student council president is, don't you want to do everything you can to help her out? Wink. Wink, wink, wink. Wink, nudge, wink. Well, I guess I do kind of feel bad for her, but God. Hey, fine. I'm in, I guess. That's our Rain. I'll pass the good news on to Toa then. Sarah's just made him her bitch. Just kneel before her. My queen! Oh, and principal has given the okay for you to keep hold of that old school house key. Really? You're welcome to go poke around inside again anytime. What is wrong with these people? Toodles. Did you just say Toodles? Toodaloo! Still don't understand why you get rid of the dialogue option, but being able to take a gander at the dialogue. Are you sure you're alright with this, Rain? Fuck no, I'm not. I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up for any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's no trouble. Same goes for me, and I'll be happy to come with you next time you go to the old schoolhouse too. What's wrong with these people? Everybody's just sealed. Ooh. Received 1 additional bonding point. Is there a place I can see my bonding points? Oh shit. There's a link tree. Wow. Bonds need to go up. I must bond. Please, bond with me. The view from up here is great. It'll take some time getting used to, but this is an awful lot of fun. Like straight up this man, and he just looks so... I don't know. He's a robot. I was rather impressive the first time on your horseback, Paula. High hopes for you. There you are. What are you doing over here? What do you want? I'm in the middle of something if you didn't notice. Wait, are you on cleanup duty all on your own? That's part of the job That's part of our job as new recruits. There was a noble girl here too, but she went home. Why am I even telling you this? I don't need to explain myself to you. Doesn't seem like she's going to be forgiving me anytime soon. I need to find a time to apologize to her properly. Do you? The whole thing was an accident. You can't choose where she lands. Mind if I help you out a bit? Seems like a lot of work for any one person to be doing on their own. I'm not gonna stop you. You better not try anything funny though. I won't. This doesn't look like cleanup duty. Sports clubs almost seem like they're more trouble than they're worth. First they set everything up, then they go through a grueling practice, and finally everything needs to be taken down again. Hey. Oh, sorry. I was spacing out, wasn't I? Huh? That's right. Don't let it happen again. Girl, I'm gonna be spacing out like every 5 minutes. At this rate, I'm practically dead weight. Gotta make up for lost time. Lost time. There we go. That should take care of most of it. Yeah, he locked her up in there. That's what happened. Oh, was she seriously trying to do all this by herself? She must be really devoted to this club. Sorry, was I in your way? I was in your way, wasn't I? I started cleaning up the other stuff. That's not what I meant. What did you mean? You're not even talking. You never even said what you got to eat, small coffee bird. Sigh. Why am I so stubborn? This was my chance too. Having cleared everything up, Rain waited for Lissa by the gymnasium while she changed back into her school uniform. And he watched. Looks like we've done for the time being. Were you able to clean up the whole club room on your own? Not like I would have let you in there either way. This is a girls' club, remember? Right. Good point. But did you help me out? No, I need a chat log. I read things too fast. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing. Never mind. We're done here, so go away. Okay, see you. Bye. That went as well as a train crash. Guess I'll have to kill her with Okay. Just reading that sentence without, like, finishing it. I guess I'll have to kill her with kindness to get back on speaking terms. Sigh. Way to let a perfect opportunity slip through your fingers, Alyssa. You can't keep doing this all year. Fucking moron. Dorks. Both of them. Idiots. Donkeys. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. What is the hand symbol? Is that the bond points for today? What is that? I need help. There's nobody to help. I ask questions and they don't get answered. So sad. I guess I'll have to do it myself. Free day times 2. Bond points. On your free days, you can choose to use bonding points. Okay. Must be it. Yeah. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings, on your free days, you will receive additional bond points. Okay. It's good to know. Baby! What's up? Does that mean I let a bond point go to waste? I feel like I did. Maybe I should save it and not waste that bond point. Let me check before I go into the schoolhouse. I had 1 bond point. It's probably not worth coming back. It took a long time to get through the schoolhouse, so nah, it's probably not worth 1 bond point. It is a shame though, I just didn't know. Well, I know now. Oh, wait. Maybe that actually carried over from the evening. Yawn. You seem pretty tired. Just go back to your dorm and sleep. I don't know if you noticed, but it's getting late. This might not be the best place to sleep right now. Fine. She needs help. She needs help. And I am not going to be the one to help her. Who's that in the student union? I guess I gotta go back to the class dormitory to finish the day off. What am I looking for? There's something I'm gonna look at. I've forgotten. Oh, yeah. I need to look for this. Chapter 1. Chapter 1! Alright. Let's see. Evening. Watch the event. You're given 1 bond point. Spend it on who you like best. You also get a new character profile by speaking to Lotte by the entrance at the upper class dorm. Okay. You can give unique type dishes to her. If you manage to give her 20 different type of unique dishes, is the omelet that I made, the simple omelet, a unique dish? She'll give you a really strong quartz in return. You can also speak to Thomas about particular dishes. Giving him 20 different type of particular dishes. Okay. I'm gonna guess that my omelets are not a unique dish. There is also a hidden side quest you can do by speaking to Fred at the cafe. Of course, see, there's always a hidden one. There's always one. So, let's see, cafe. First, I gotta see who I want to spend bonding points with. I don't actually want to be here. So we just have 2 maps. Probably a good idea if I spent that. I don't know actually who to spend time with. Doesn't look like I can spend those bonding points with him. Yeah, so only people with exclamation points, it seems. Good to know. Okay, well I only have one at the student. I don't think I can spend it on them. I think she has something for me to do. Okay, well. Okay. What do we got up here? Literature club. Damn. Gone fishing. Truly gone fishing. Oh. Did President Toa. See, I thought President Toa was the big general dude for a moment. Or at least earlier. Turns out your assistance was just what I needed. I'm glad I could just get a... I'm just glad I could take a bit of weight off your shoulders. Hee hee. You really did. George really appreciated your help too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all that and investigate the old schoolhouse. Yeah. If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be outdoors all year. Thanks. You should head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest. Seems pretty busy. I mean, I don't see why not. Do bond points expire? Guess that's my next question. I'd be happy to help you out. I'd be happy to help if you need a hand. You've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me. Are you sure? You must be really tired. Don't worry about it. I could do more. I'll worship the ground you walk on. Oh, you are alive. Yeah, they're only good for that day. Okay, that's what I assumed. Do they carry over from the daytime to the nighttime? Because it's the same day. I think that's what happened earlier. See, I didn't know that was a bonding point thing earlier. I always like perfectly like straight up. Not sure. I feel like it wouldn't disappear if it's just from day to night, but it seems like it would be really stupid if it did. Because I noticed I had 1 point before I finished the schoolhouse thing, and then the nighttime came in, and then I had like 2 or 3. Can't remember if it gave me 2 more or 3 more, or 1 more. But I ended up with more than I should have probably, so I think that's the case. There's so much to get done that I almost always have to take work home with me to finish everything in time. Are you sure you're okay with this though? What do you mean? You also missed... that doesn't matter, because you already watched this. Trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help me just because your instructor told you to. Oh. While you're here, and I have your attention, is there any particular characters I should focus on first? Bond points, maxing, no matter what? So far, nobody's like really caught my eye besides like Alyssa or Laura or I don't know. Like the boys are fine, I guess. Not really. Okay. So just at my own pace then, and pleasure, whichever who I want to speak to. The girls and juices. You and your juices. What about Mechanis? Yeah, I can't let this chance instructor Sarah's giving me go to waste. I need to branch out, try new things. That's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. It's just like me, for real. Most reliable protagonist. It's like I'm at school all over again. I never actually went to school. Unless you count 3rd grade. Do you really need to push yourself like this? What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out, but I'm a big fan of both. But at the same time, it's important to take the time to just sit back and rest too. You need to have a balance, because if you don't, there may come a time when you want to work towards something important to you, but can't. Like what? Oh, get something you want to say, Toa, about yourself? Oh, sorry. Wow, things really got really heavy there. Probably shouldn't be saying all this when I hardly even know you. But I just don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you hurt yourself by going overboard or anything, because you're just as important as anyone else in the academy, even if you don't realize it yourself. Please, thank you, President Toa. I was kind of worried about being able to do enough while I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off my shoulders. That's good then. And if you ever feeling tired, feel free to come visit me. At the very least, I'll make you some nice hot tea and we can talk things over. Yay! I got a therapist! I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. She's right though, pushing myself too hard could really burn me out. Wow, but what if we just burn through things faster? Let's just keep doing things and don't stop. You'll be my shoulder to lean on from here on out, Reen. Let's have some tea together again when we get the time. Oh, she's sweet. She's really nice. I like the president. I like the President Toa. I want some tea right now. Hey, who are you? Go back to your room. Ferris. Practice came to an end largely without issue today. However, it seems as though cleanup duty is left to us first years. You weren't even out there cleaning up. Unless you're in a different club. Or perhaps I should rephrase. Left to Alyssa. Never mind. I stand corrected. It would be foolish to expect a lady of my standing to perform such menial tasks. Wow, you suck. I'm above it. I'm above and beyond. I'm gonna do it. Guess what's inside it? Whole juice. Tomato sandwich. Fascinating. You got some real class items in here. I'm coming in. Yes, chef. No, chef. What is this? The fine fucking dining. Like fine fucking mess. Fuck off. Hey. Monica. That's the other girl. So, you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind, I'm interested in joining the swimming club, and I would immensely appreciate it if you could spare a little bit of your time to help train me. Of course, I'd be happy to help, but I'm not in charge of your admission to the club, so there's no need to be so formal. We're both new here after all. Wait, really? Could have fooled me. She looks so serious. She looks like she could just fold me. Just fold me like a piece of clothing. What are you doing out here? This girl's frightening. She just keeps moving around erratically. Yep. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anybody else I can spend bonding points with, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to went to the cafe for oh no, the cafe and Krish's cafe and the cafe on the campus is different. Gotta remind myself. Who's with these people? Look at them. Look at this class warfare. It's bad. It'll take a while to get here, even now if I order it. Something the matter? Yeah, based on the red duds. Based on the red duds. I'm guessing you're... Oh, talking about my clothes. I was like, what the hell, duds? I'm guessing you're from the... that new class at the academy. That is correct, but where did you hear about the uniforms? Haha, we get students in here all the time. So I'm always up to date on the comings and goings of the academy. You here to order something though? Not at all, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You look kind of upset. Huh? That's awfully selfless for a kid your age. To be honest, I got a little stock issue on my hands, which means I'm all out of certain seasonings. So now I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Makes sense? I'm assuming you can't just swap it out for something. Well, I could, but it'd make things taste different. Don't want to sound like a begging or anything, but our food's pretty begging. There'll be a lot of customers stopping by with that dish in their minds, so I'd feel bad if I use something else. Makes sense. So what's the secret ingredient you need? Passion leaves, the rare kind of spice from southern Zamora. So is that from Liberal? Brandon usually orders them for me. I probably wouldn't have ran out either if I had just kept my eye on the stock. Rare spice from southern Zamora. Bliss from the cooking club might have some. Well, that's a damn shame. I feel bad for the customers, but I'm sure they'll understand if I explain. Help them out. Mind if I talk to a friend at the academy about this? He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to food. He might let me borrow some passion leaves if he has any too. For real? Oh man, I really owe you for that. Don't get your hopes up yet, he might not have any. Haha. A small chance is better than none. I really hate to ask, but can you check with him for me? Sure. The girls and juices. The juice and girls. I gotta get used to all this inventory. So who am I going to? Main building. Dog's making smells again. Yuck. Which room is that? Ah. Look at him run. There you are. Hey, Rain, what brings you here? Hey, hi, Nicholas. I got a quick question. Passion leaves, huh? Sorry, I've cooked with them before, but I don't have any at the moment. Oh, thanks anyway. Am I supposed to get a hold of these things? I might not want to give up hope just yet. Why is that? I don't have any myself, but the cafeteria just might. Think so? I believe I saw them using passion leaves in one of their recent daily specials. If it was only one of the sides, so I'm not entirely sure, but the memory definitely sticks out in my mind. I'd say the chances are good that Ramsey still has a few on hand. You should try asking him. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you. Come again. fucking craziness on campus, huh? Just absolute anarchy. What is it? Do you need something? You're not here to steal food, are you? Of course. No, of course not. I see. So Fred needs some passion leaves, does he? I'll stuff him down his throat. If just so happens I have some right here. Yep, they're all yours. Passion leaf bundle. Thank you very much. By the way, how much do I... no payment is necessary. That should be enough to last him a couple weeks. Couple weeks? Damn. How many leaves is that? If he finds himself running short again, he can just ask. I have more. I'll be sure to pass that on. Thank you. I didn't expect him to give me those for free. He's not the most talkative person, but he seems like a nice guy. Damn, people being nice in this economy? Holy shit. Get through the door. Should make a Trails game where you're just like in the most impoverished nation. Can't do anything. You gotta lead the nation to prosperity. Whoop. Whoop. Sticks and stones may break my bones. No way, you seriously found me some passion leaves? Sure did. Here you go. Can't believe you actually got these. Really, thank you so much. I owe you one. Don't worry about it, just happy to help. You got me a ton too. How much did it all run you? Nothing actually. I ended up getting them from the Academy's cafeteria. Green told Fred about the discussion with Ramsey. I'll be sure to go thank Ramsey next time I get the chance. I think he'd like that. But I can't forget to thank you either. It's kind of flattering that you went out there all the trouble just to get me these leaves for little old me. And now our customers won't have to leave hungry and disappointed. So here, take this. It's nothing special, but I'd like you to have it. Crispy pizzas! No way! Oh, it's just that I've helped everyone here in Trista out quite a bit over the years, as included. But seeing you try so hard just reminded me of their style, that's all. They're like our personal problem solvers. It's probably a ton of work for them, but I think they all feel like it's work worth doing. I can vouch for both of these things after today. Sorry about this first thing. Sorry about the first. Happy about the second. Well, it's about time to get going. You two, you really pulled me out of the fire today. Shit. Nice. That's it, I'm taking this room. This is my... Dang, look at the size of these rooms, dude. They're so massive. Seems like an upper class students don't appreciate our tea. The one I just served started ranting about how commoners could never make something to his stuck-up, stupid tastes. Ugh, control yourself, Dolly. Nothing good comes from conflict. I don't know, I don't think that's always true. Well, that was nice. Finish that shit. This is gonna be a long game, isn't it? Oh my god. Really are for the long haul. That's it, I'm taking the train out of here. I'm finished. I can't survive on campus. Not like this. Once you finish all side activities, return to the class. Don't. Yeah, it seems like I got everything I can. I'm leaving. No! No! Just home. Damn, dude. Kill for a house like this. It looks so sick. Why is everything so sick? It doesn't have any walls though. It's kind of what the fuck. I just kind of noticed that they don't really have bathrooms in they don't really have bathrooms, huh? Don't even remember seeing any bathrooms in Crossbell either. Just don't exist. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room right now, I'll be in for the night. That seems fine. Enter dorm. Fortunately, I can't. There's nobody else I can spend time with. So sad. Ooh, this music. The sky. Nihon Falcon. He's gonna slice that flame, isn't he? Candle. Do it. Do it. Do it. Did it right. Yeah, he did it. I called it. Maybe side, not bad, but I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be more grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination. After all, better do some studying. Sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with all the ominous practical exams looming over us. Was this hair always black? I thought it was like a lighter purple. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I just haven't been paying attention. I do have that radio, George. Yeah, dude. Fucking radio, dude. I had that orbital radio back home too. I never knew they made them this small though. You call that small? Let's see. Which station is the radio Trista? Ah, here we go. Konbanwa. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You've found the right place to be tonight. So this is fully voiced, huh? A bitten time. A bitten time? After the word for evening. Anyway, my name is Mishi. Mishi! Or no, Misty. I got too excited there. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, to be sure. So be sure to tune in every week, or you might miss them. You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working. Hell yeah, dude. That's cool shit. End of April. He's like, it's talking about me. I had brain words. I thought that said harem. Aw, no, you skipped 420? Or yesterday was 420? No way. Puff, puff. Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? Strength and stamina.
面白い。
単純な力押しじゃ評価には結びつかないわけね。それではこれより4月の実技テストを開始する。リーン、エリオット、
バイブレイト。
まずは前に出なさい。いきなりか。
承知。
make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize the party's equipment and orbitals as well as save your progress. So we're just gonna be fighting. Y'all ain't the leader. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't think I've acquired anything special. Oh, wait. I did get seal. Speed. Who's got the most speed? 57, 55. Okay, you. Can you read? Soul Blair. Poison. Poison's not amazing. I don't know. You do poison for now. Pretty sure we have any and all equipment. Here we go. But what the hell? Yeah, that looks like an actual stand. What's that? A monster? No. Doesn't see any life coming from it at all. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Probably. Two bolts on like its sides really makes it look like a stand design. I'm gonna give me a hammer, I'll kill it. Meet the following condition. No one is knocked out during battle. You think we're gonna get knocked out? Foolish Quigley. Why is it so tanky? Holy crap. You don't have trails. What are you doing? This is the beginning of the game. Why has everything got so much health? It's ridiculous. Yeah, makes me motivate. Gotta get that strength in. Sapeta. Cheat. Ground press. No! Got us all in there. What the fuck, man? Don't do shit like that. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Heal my ass. Spirit bomb! Well, thought the objective was not to faint. What the front? Let me check. Make sure the you need to win this battle without losing a single party member. If you fail, you will miss some AP. No! Well, The only reasonable thing to do is to quit. Clearly. Yes. That is how you do it. Definitely. Oops. Shit. Hit the mic. I ain't missing that. Ain't no way. Kia! Alright, alright. What if I put it to sleep? Probably not. Get you away. Worth a shot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just link up, bitch. Oh wait. Okay. Whew. Not bad, not bad. Man, it sure is nice having Link. Shit, I really need to heal him. Fuck. God, Link is so necessary. Actually, you know what? Gear's okay. There you go. God. Ugh. Nope. Nope, nope. Boo. Let's try this again. I meant to heal him sooner. That was all my fault. All my fault. This time I'll remember to Link first too. Nice counter. Counter. God damn. Seppeto. Okay, yeah. Figured he was gonna use that. You missed! Oh my god. Can't be missing right now. Foolish fool. Thank god he went after him. He's almost dead though. Oh. There you go. You're all good. Got it now. Yay! My 1 AP point. Was it worth it?
なんとか
Probably not.
うん
God damn
うん
it.
悪くないわね。
I want to do clapping.
戦術リンクも
Not
使え
bad at
た
all.
し、急行車地下での
Excellent
実践が
use
効い
of
てるんじゃ
combat
ないの？
links too. Seems like the practice you got in at the old schoolhouse really paid off.
ほう。
Maybe.
それじゃあ次。
All right. On the second group. Onto the second group.
エマ、ユーシス、前に出なさい。
Yosh. Please step forward. Mm-hmm.
思った以上に
Tougher
苦
than I
戦させ
thought
ら
it
れた
would
わ
be.
ね。やっぱり戦術リンクが鍵になるみたいですね。
Emma's cute. What's her name? Faye? Faye? She just... She's just aloof.
ち面倒なものを。
That's rather unfortunate.
しかしサラ教官、先ほどのくぐつめいたものは一体何だったのだ？
Marionette.
そういえば機械見たことないかも。
とある筋から押し付けられちゃったもの
Oh,
で
it's
ね。
just a little something I got roped into working with a
あ
while
んま
back.
り使いたくないんだけど、いろいろ設定できて便利なのよね。ま、ちゃんとテストの役に立ったし。さ
You
て、
don't say, right?
実技テストはここまでよ。先日話した通り、ここからはかなり重要な
Alright,
伝
who
達
was
事項
top
がある
dog?
わ。君たち7組ならではの特別なカリキュラムに関するね。さすがにみんな気になってたみたいね。それじゃ君たちに課せられた特別なカリキュラム、それはズバリ
Field study. Everybody's confused.
特別実習。
Me too.
なん
君たちには A 班 B 班に分かれて
It'll be split into two groups, A and B, and each set is to be different,
そこ
be a
で期
different
間中
location.
用意された課題をやっ
While
て
you're
もらうこ
there,
とになる。
you'll be given the number of tests to
まさ
complete.
に
Doesn't that sound like fun?
学院に入ったばかりなのに、
This sounds
い
like
きなり
some
他の場所
typical
へ。
anime jargon.
ええ、私がついていったら修行にはならないでしょ。獅子は我が子を先人の谷にってね。
修行ならばむしろ望むところではあるが。
バレスタイン教官、結局俺たちにいつ
オッケー、さっきも言った通り、さ、一部ずつ受け取りなさい。
Yo, damn. Ooh, yeah, I got Alyssa and Laura. Elliot's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
ほう、興味深い半分けだ。
Well, these are certainly some
ケ
interesting
ルディックと
groupings.
パルム、どちらも帝国の町なのか？
Parm. The spinning town?
うん。
What?
ケルディックは東にある交易が盛んな場所だけど、パルムは帝国南部にある宝石で有名な場所ですね。
It's known for its spinners. What does that mean?
あそこか。
場所はともかくありえんな。
What do you mean? Why? Oh, they're just mad because they're in the same group. Oh, you dudes.
実習期間は2日くらいになるわ。A 班 B 班ともに鉄道を使って実習地まで行くことになるわね。各自 それまでに準備を整えて英気をや。
Dang.
学院からの
Yes, they actually show you the amount of points you need to get further up. Yes, I appreciate that. Oh, it's so satisfying getting these points. It makes doing all the side quests all the more worth it. Oh shit. 3 days. Saturday. Field study, 6:40 a.m. That's early, huh? Still haven't been able to apologize, dear. Ah, yeah, it's a good moment. Good moment to remember. We can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same boat. Sure, this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance? Just let bygones be bygones. Why do we have to bring this up? Just end this.
おはようアリサ。
おはよう。
You two better fucking make it up right now.
はい待ち合わせの時間まで20分くらいあるのに。
そっちこそ。何時くらいに起きたの？
ああ、5時くらいかな。まあいつもそれくらいには起きている。
そうなんだ。
Why would you want to be up at 5? What is wrong with humanity?
クラブの朝練。でも確かまだどこにも入ってなかったわよね。
いや、個人的な習慣みたいなものというか。そっちはラクロスだったか。朝練とかもあるのか？
ええ、週に2日くらいみたいだけど。
Hey, you didn't move your mouth. Your facial animation stopped.
ごめん。
Really?
どうして謝るんだ？
Shut up. Shut up. Both of you. Foolish
変
kids.
に気が合うわね。
Foolish quickly.
本当にごめんなさい。
Oh, but no, I'm really
あれ
sorry.
が偶然だっていうのは最初から分かっていたのに。
I knew it was an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I just...
ちょっと気が動転しちゃって、
Let's just
こうまで叩いて
keep
しまって。
going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Just end this joke. Kind of lost my head. Before I knew it, I'd slapped
し
you.
かもあれって私を助けようとしてくれたのよね。
And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
いや、気にしないでくれ。あの落とし穴にしたって
Your selfless behavior
俺たちが怪我しない
caused
ように
this rain.
安全は配慮してあった。俺が余計な気を回さなければ起こらなかった事態だよ。
でもそんなことまでは分からなかっただろうし。うん、やっぱり私の方が一方的に理不尽だったわ。それと助けようとしてくれてどうもありがとう。
いや、
Domo arigato.
どういたしましてだな。
No, it's I mean you're welcome. Nerds.
すまない。どうもこういうのは部長法で。妹にもたまにたしなめられているんだけど。
あら、妹さんがいるんだ。でもやっぱりそれもこちらのこの半月なんとかちゃんと話そうとしたんだけど、やっぱり気まずくってつい変に避けてしまって。
そっか。でも先週の授業で助け舟を出してくれようとしてなかったか？
気づいてたんだ。改めて話すきっかけにできるかなって思って。
That far back, huh?
まあちゃんと
So
答え
you
られて
didn't
たから
even
必
need
要
my
な
help.
かったんだけど。
いや、その気遣いだけでも。
そうそれはともかく。
Anyway, wow. Back to blushy tsundere, huh?
あなたに非がないのは認めるけど、それとこれとは話は別だからね。
え
The
え
result?
っと何の話だ？
だからあのことよ。なあ、もうわかるでしょ？
You have to know what I mean.
急行車の地下に落とされた時の一
Oh,
件だ
we
よ
are
な。
we are men. We don't know
え
anything.
え、私があなたの顔に胸を押し付けちゃった。
Yeah, specifically the part where your face ended up in my breast.
とにかく思い出すのも厳禁だから。いいわね。
ああ、了解だ。
Try to avoid thinking about it. Trying to avoid thinking about it is just gonna make it harder to forget, though. He's never gonna forget the softness. His life changed that day.
おはよう。いい朝だな。二人
That
とも
you
早
two
いね。
certainly got here
で
early.
もよかったじゃない。
Looks like you
やっと
looks
仲
like
直りでき
you
たんだ
finally
ね。
managed to make up
そ
to.
れは
まあおかげさまでね。
We've always been
そ
on
れは
good
よかっ
terms.
た。
she liked it.
正直
She's just
こ
kidding
の半月
herself.
余り見ていて歯がゆかったからな。
Hmm.
特にアリサは念願かなって謝ることができたようで。言っておくけど、同じ班で気まずいままなのはどうかと思っただけだ。そこのところを間違えないでよね。はいはい。
Fucking Elliot.
仲良きことは結構なことだと思う。
Idiot smile over there.
メンツも揃ったことだし、早速出発するとしよう。列車が来るまで時間はあるから。
そうね。士官学院も早朝から開
Academy's
いてるって
facilities
聞い
are
た
supposed
し。
to be open early today
それじゃ
too.
あ購買とか技術部
On
で
a
装
Saturday?
備を整えられそうだね。では行くと。
Weird, but okay. All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Wonder if I should keep playing. It is past 12. See what I got going on. See what I'm at in recording. 2 hours and 30 minutes? It's pretty good. It's a pretty decent sized chunk of the game. So, yeah, I think I'll save it here and pick it up soon. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do some local recording. I'm just kind of unsure what's going on. Kind of want to get a drink and take care of the dogs. But yeah, that's day 2 of Trails to Cold Steel. Enjoyed it more the second day, but so much to do, so much to see, so much puppy to pet. Oh, he's a good boy. But yeah, I'll catch you later. Bye. Have a good night.